Now for this video, I'm very much hoping that my top 5 Resident Evil moments list is very different compared to what's already been released on YouTube and the World Wide Web to begin with. But even if it isn't, here's my top 5 Resident Evil moments.
Resident Evil.
After the first zombie encounter, Jill and Barry head back to the main hall of the mansion and find that Wesker has disappeared. They both decide to look for him in the main hall where they're at. Now, after the cutscene, when Barry asks Jill to help him look for Wesker, if you just make Jill stand there, eventually Barry walks into the frame as if he's ready for a photo shoot.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVere.
Number 4, the red gem painting. One of the interesting discoveries in Resident Evil 2 is the back room of the boardroom of the Raccoon City Police Department. There is a fireplace with a painting of some shirtless guy, and behind it is a red gem, and you use the lighter to light the fireplace, and the gem gets burned out of it. Now the reason why I chose this is because it's a freaking painting, and paintings are so delicate and can be damaged very easily, which is why it makes me think, why would you need to use the freaking lighter to light up the fireplace to get the gem out of the painting? Why don't you just punch through it? Or take the knife that you have as Leon and just, cut into the painting and then just drag it out of there. But then again, if it didn't have any puzzles, it wouldn't be Resident Evil. Number 3, the Rebecca Chambers Easter egg picture. Not long after you enter into the Raccoon City Police Department, you eventually make your way to the STARS office. And there's the main desk, and you go behind it and you check it 50 times, and it repeats the same thing to you there. And after 50 counts, you get this Easter egg, which is a roll of film. And you take it to get developed in one of the dark rooms, which is also one of the save rooms. And it's Rebecca Chambers from the first Resident Evil game in 1996. And the reason why I chose this one also is because it's just hilarious to see, because it's obvious that they just took Rebecca's head and just placed it on somebody else's body. And she's in a freaking cheerleading outfit holding a basketball. I mean, that just shows right there what a huge sense of humor Capcom has about their own work. Number 2, Jill Valentine breaks the American accent.
Excuse me? A baking powder?
Now, we all know that one of the charms to the Resident Evil games are the very bad but yet memorable voice acting.
What is this? Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
When you further progress into the game and are finishing exploring the shed, you finally bump into Wesker, and then Jill goes from sounding American to this.
Where on earth have you been? Where on earth have you been? Where on earth have you been?
I mean, clearly she's Canadian, just like the rest of the voice actors in the game series. But still, it's like, come on. That is just hilarious. It also shows right there how much limited time Capcom had of making this game and money. With that being said, I'm so glad that they left it in there, because it wouldn't be as memorable without it. And number 1, the group photo of the STARS team. As I previously spoke about on this list about the hidden Easter egg picture of Rebecca Chambers, after you do that, if you examine the STARS team picture on the wall behind the same desk, when you look at it, it looks like a normal team picture, right? But if you zoom in a little bit, Barry Byrne is pointing a shotgun to Brad Vickers' head. I'm sure their intention was to make it seem like he was positioning with the shotgun in a more safe pose. They failed completely. Yeah, and look at this other guy. He's doing the same exact thing. So hilarious every time I look at it whenever I play this game. And those are my top 5 Resident Evil moments.